First of all, I'm somewhat baffled in how this board operates, and I just realized it. Normally, you know, the places I've gone, the boards I've gone to, the councils I've gone to, board of supervisors, they always present staff reports first, so that the people can hear the report, so that if they have anything to respond on the report, they can. And so when you call the people up before the report is given, we're at a serious disadvantage. So it's not being fair. So I would ask this board to really reconsider to allow the staff to give their reports first, so that we can hear what they're saying, and we may have something to counter or to add to it. So with that said, I just looked at this particular item. I don't know. I mean, I'm just somewhat baffled as to why a school district would need 9 attorneys. I mean, maybe that's new to me, but 9 attorneys is a lot of attorneys for one school district. So that was the only question that I had. And I also wanted to say that, you know, there were some things that were stated earlier, you know, about the superintendent and the general counsel and the chief financial officer. I think those kind of comments should not be stated publicly. You know, it's not, you know, kind of not fair to them. You know, if you got an opinion, if you know, make a decision, just make it. But to kind of castigate folks, I don't think that was fair. Anyway, in my opinion, I'll come back later and restate it.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mims. Your point's well taken on the hearing the report first.
Okay, I appreciate that.
The castigation, I might disagree with you, but okay. We have 15.9 legal services contracts. Is that up on everybody's screen? Okay. This is an action item, and so if a board member so chooses, I would take a motion at this time if you so choose.
Madam President, I would move that the board adopt the staff's recommendation on these 3 additional firms for the Mount Diablo School District.
Motion by Mrs. Nail, second by Mrs. Demler. There's that darn new motion that never says anything. It says approve contracts as recommended. That never, it's just that one of those default things that goes in there once a recommendation's placed. I don't know. I like it to be exact here on these motions, because this is our legal record. Okay, living with this one, so as not to put Ms. Joseph under undue stress here, we will take a vote at this time. Any discussion? Yes, okay, please feel free.
One of the things that I've noticed with these contracts, as well as many of the other ones that we've looked at, so often the services have already been rendered before they come here before the board. Is that something that is always done?
It's not always done, but it's done more often than not. With pertaining to these specific contracts, these were all services that were requested by the board. And then we got the services provided, and they were for a limited amount of money, and we came back and ratified the contracts in order to render payment under the purchase order.
So these firms have all been used already?
These firms have all been used already.
But you're exceeding the contract amount for each law firm?
No, ma'am. What we're doing is, first of all, Orbach, Huff, and Suarez has already been approved by the board. We are just simply being forthright and informative about expanding their scope of work. They've done some additional work for us. The other 2 were these were services that were requested by the board. They were highly specialized services, so we used our authority to contract with them and obtain services from them under the $25,000 limit, and then bring them back for ratification.
Okay, any other questions? We'll take a vote at this time. The motion carries 3-1-0-1. Okay, next item, and let me just calculate quickly because we may need to extend. I was really actually hoping tonight we could get done by 11. Let me just see where we're at here. Second interim